Bachelors, the bachelor head, they went further west from here.
Okay.
Yeah, so they had come close to the road. The trucks just turned off, just activities of people around here. That's when they had to turn and go the other side. Yeah, I'll be able also to see some lions. Did the game drive yesterday?
The other day.
Okay, so you see if the lions are on this side of the wire fence, you'll be able to see. So it's a bushy like shrub.
And then it's got so many places.
Yeah, it's got so many. This is how they are. When they encroach a place, they tend to be thick. Yeah, they create a thick space as well. So they tend to encroach those areas that were at some point overused either by farmers for farming or overused by, overgrazed by animals. So they'll come back, set up the pH value as well, make the soil good, add back the nitrogen to the soil. So the tree itself is called a small-leaved sickle bush. Yeah, sickle bush. They bear these pods that are edible by game and also goats eat them. And they've got some flowers that they bear. They are creamy white and yellowish. At some point they call them the Chinese lantana because of the same flowers as well. Yes.
Good for firewood.
Yeah, it's hardwood, so good for firewood. Not only that, you're bitten by a snake. This is said to help you, the roots and the leaves. Yeah, you chew the leaves. They can help you a little bit, just to extend your life. Yeah.
Until you get to the hospital.
Until you get to the hospital. So you chew the leaves,
Okay.
and then swallow the sap. They put where the snake has bitten you.
Oh, that thing you left and then
Yeah.
put in.
Yes. Gauze. Yeah, so gauze are formed mostly by insects. So they make them as cocoons where they pupate. Others, that's where they lay eggs as well. Yeah. Gauze. So this is a plant species that giraffes love to browse on.
But they eat the gauze as well.
No.
They
They just eat the leaves. So they will pick up some small twigs that are very soft. Yeah.
What kind of insect?
I wouldn't tell what kind, unless if I check properly. Yeah, because I've been seeing them around, but I just noticed like those that are formed by insects. Yeah.
It's a dung for?
This is a dung for lechwe.
Nature.
Yeah, I thought it was for a buffalo, but I'm looking at these smaller particles that are clustered together. So most of these species that are highly water dependent, they make this dung, when they drop the dungs due to high moisture content, they come out clustered. Yeah, but those that utilize all the moisture content, like puku in the grass that they eat, the dungs will separate. Because they utilize all the moisture content. But these is a sign to say these are highly water dependent animals.
And did you say the lechwe isn't it?
It's a species of an antelope that is only found in Zambia.
Only in Zambia?
Only in Zambia.
No
Yes.
any other country?
No any other country. So we've got two species of lechwe. Three species of lechwe, Africa-wise, so to say. There is what we call a southern lechwe and the northern lechwe and the red lechwe.
Right.
So southern and northern lechwe, also known as Bangweulolo black lechwe, that is the northern lechwe, and then Kafiwe lechwe is also known as the southern lechwe. So these two are found in Zambia only, but the red lechwe can be found across the southern part of Africa.
Southern.
Yes. Spear grass.
Spear
Grass. They've got some spear-like.
Yeah, they are pricky.
They are pricky-like, eh? So these seeds are pricky, if you notice, eh? So this is where they get the name from, spear grass.
Right.
Yeah. So mostly you find them along the rocky area or mostly the gravelled place. So these are pioneers. So you find them in places where the land is not even having so much mineral elements, but they actually recycle that nitrogen as well. So in the plant succession, they come from the secondary vegetation as well. So there could have been a different community here, But as time goes by, due to activities that happen here, if you notice, they had to grade this road here, and I'm sure some other activities were happening. So the grass that was there, or the vegetation that was there, completely died. And then now this one has come in, yeah. So it's a different community that has come in as well to set that natural pH value. One male, 3 females. So animal behavior differs according to geographical location. So if you notice here in captivity, we've decided to give them a mate, so to say, one male, multiple females. Yes, that is here just in natural, I mean, in protected areas. But in their natural environment, they've got a mating structure. Most of them have got this mating structure. We call 4 males leading a pride. Yeah, and then they don't mind sharing. Yeah, because normally mating goes on for about 4 days. So if a female is on heat, yes, because it's induced ovulation, so they need to mate multiple times. Yeah, so meaning every after 15 minutes or so, they have to mate if the female is on heat. So if this male is tired, the other male will continue. Yes, until she conceives.
Oh, go on.
Okay.
Like that.
And then you move that. So this is actually called an antlion. So the way we've got the big 5, this is one of the small 5, eh? So these conical shaped pits that you see that are made here by the antlions, these are actually traps. So as insects are coming, they'll fall into the same pit. As they fall into the same pit, they've got these modified mouth parts we call mandibles. Yeah, they inject a chemical into the dorsal, and then it becomes more immobile as well. And then the same chemical turns the internal organs into sap, and then they suck it. So this is a larvae stage. When they're fully developed, they come into something we call a lacy wing. Let me look at for it. Okay, you've missed it. But yeah, you look for it in this way. But it hides so well because they are masterminds in the same soil as well. So they make these conical shapes on sandy pits, sandy patches rather. So let's see. So interestingly, these guys, they don't have an anal gland, so meaning they cannot secrete whatsoever they eat. But basically what they do is they've got several life stages, eh? So they do mots. So as they are moting, they moat together with all their unwanted things that they had eaten. Yeah, until they're fully grown. So this is playing dead.
But it's alive.
It's alive, yes. To the same dung. Yes, so you discover to say you find some green dungs here, droppings, and also you find ones that are white. So those that are white have passed through the system twice to reutilize, because they don't digest everything completely. So they need to eat their dungs again and reutilize also the remaining nutritional value that is there.
And so, have a look at it.
Okay. So I'm sure it walked around here. So Haidi herbivores, they pick up on some grass roots and small plant species, and there is a small beetle there. So these come from a group of beetles that don't fly. Eh? So you see as well, these are dentrivores. They tend to eat on the dungs. Yes. So this is called a toki-toki. So in the group of beetles, we call the tenobroid species, those that don't fly. So the reason why we call them the toki-tokis is if a breeding male and a breeding female is around, they hit the ground to send some vibration. So that's how they communicate, send some vibration, and those are said to be displays, courtship displays.
Yeah.
So if you notice the way their legs are, So us as people, and also if you look at predators walk on the tiptoes. Those are called digitigrade species. And then us who walk on the sole of the foot with monkeys, we are called plantigrade species. And those that walk on hooves, they're actually considered to be ungulate species. Others are near ungulate, and then others are ungulate species. So it's just dependent on how we do our activities. So us who walk on the sole of the foot, it's basically for longer distances. Yeah, those with hooves is for speed. Digitigrade for easy takeoff and running as well. So digitigrade, this is why lions, cheetahs walk silently. It's because they walk on the toes. Yeah, tiptoes. So, but what they do is, since the skin doesn't allow them to bulge so much, what they do is they moat. As they moat the skin, it remains like this. So I wouldn't tell what snake it is. Could be a vine snake. It could be a black mamba.
Could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything because we can't tell from this here. But when they're about to molt, basically between the old skin and the new skin, there is what we call molting fluid that allows them to slip off.
So molting is slipping.
Yeah, coming out of the, yes, shedding the old skin as well.
Lake Chitoka.
Yes.
Is that the smallest one out of them?
No, the smallest ones are further off. You see that dam over there? There's a smaller one where you see that dam more further off from there. So this is the one that we used to use for boating a long time ago. Right. But due to climate,
A brief on that. Okay.
So these guys are semi-aquatic, so mostly you find them near water, and then they're non-territorial. They don't fight for territories, but they form up what we call lakes in the breeding season. So a lake is a traditional breeding site where males go to showcase their strength and everything as well. And then the females will come to visit those traditional breeding sites and they see the potential mate. Whosoever wins that particular fight, not really fight, but normally the showcasing and everything, they tend to have the females, and then the young males are kicked out.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
An otheka. It's an egg case for the playing mantids, the ones that make these. Yes. So they eggs 2 to 3 weeks or so. The hatchlings will start hatching, and they'll come out as well. So if I'm to break this, okay, now I shouldn't break it. Let me just leave it. Yeah, but they'll come out of this case.
praying mantis.
Praying, yeah, mantis. They make. This is a herringbone rat. These are special indicators of step line. Step line. Step line is a place that has a bedrock that is. The difference is these guys don't have these flagellates in the system. So what they do is they form a mutual relationship with this termitomycin.
So ecosystem is everything feeds on each other, everything feeds on one another, depending on one another. It's the same again in this one.
Yeah, same. So you know these white stuffs.
Bed droppings.
Bed droppings. You know the white. So since birds have what we call a cloaca, it's where the uric acid and the dungs come out from. So as they come together, they come out as white and some dung as well. So the white stuff is yeah, fig tree. It's the same. It's like almost fig tree, but there are different types of fig trees. It's still growing, but most of them yet. Although this one, I've seen some fruits. They don't bear so much fruits because fig trees have also come having a major relationship with the fig wasps. ones that bear fruits on
Fruits,
the
uh-huh.
stumps. Yeah, they are the one. It's the one.
Those are the bucks I was.
So these are thought to be velvet monkeys, but interestingly, velvet monkeys have got a black face, and also the eyelids as well. They are sort of black. These species, the subspecies of velvet monkeys, we call them the Marlbrook monkeys, which are so common in the northern part of Zambia, part of also central part of Zambia. These are common around here.
Right.
So different from velvet monkeys, but they're subspecies. So they are different in such a way that they've got pale eyelids, but the velvet monkeys have got a black face and then dark eyelids as well.
I'm taking a video. Oh, a photo.
So marks the end of our walk. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Oh, that was quite interesting.
Amazing. And hope to see you next time.
Alright.